In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between live and virtual pending orders. Whether your broker can or can't see them, you have the option. We're going to talk about calculating the pending order lot sizes, which is for good money management, and this is all done automatically with this EA. I'm going to tell you how to use market orders to enter a trade long or short at the current market price, and I'm going to show you finally a simple way to set up a complex one cancels the other trade. So in this case, I've set up a buy-stop trade by just dragging the script onto the chart, moving the lines roughly where I want them, and then I'm going to bring onto the chart this pending buy. I go over to the scripts files and drag this onto the chart after I've set up all my other lines. And what that will do is create a new order, pending order, with the broker. You can see that this is not an active order yet. It is pending. It's a buy stop waiting for the price to get to 119.73, which is where our buy stop line was. Now, just to be clear, what the difference is with that pending order dropped in there after you place your lines is that it actually creates the live order with the broker versus the way most of what we've been talking about does. If you've got a line there, a buy stop line, yes, it's pending in the sense that price is going to have to hit it before your order takes, but it's not something that the broker can see. It's only something that your EA and your platform and your computer can see, so the broker can't play tricks with you. If you put that pending order in there, it makes it a live hard order with the broker, and if that's what you want, that option is there. And while I'm on the topic of what the broker can see and what they can't see, one of the advantages to the Forex target trader is that, assuming you're not using the pending order option, anytime you put a line for a exit or an entry in your chart, you can put it as close to price action as you want without getting the little message that your stop loss has to be at least so many pips away from price action as you're used to seeing from your broker. He doesn't see where your stop loss is. It's only a line that the EA is looking at, so you can put it wherever you want. It's kind of nice. I'll show you now some of the extra features that we have here, and I'm going to do that by dragging the Forex buy stop setup onto the chart with the script file, and it'll set up the four lines we're used to seeing, and the buy stop loss, I'll drag that down here for a minute. Buy stop just a little bit more above the current price. I'm going to move these lines up just a little bit. That's our take profit line, and this green one here is our buy break even line. And for the sake of simplicity, I think that I will just take the buy break even line off the chart. I'm not going to talk about that for the moment, so I'm just going to highlight that and delete it. And I want to show you that up at the top of the chart we have some numbers. Pending buy, 1.91 lots, these are, and market buy, 3.39 lots. And what that means is, based on where my stop loss is, if I were to let this trade play out and hit this buy stop line with my asking price, I would have from here down to my buy stop loss line in risk, in pips. So it calculates using the percentage of risk that I'm willing to take and the capital in my account, and it tells me that I should buy 1.91 lots when I take that order, when it hits that point. If I were to just take a market order right where it is, instead of waiting for it to get up there, then my market buy size would be 3.27 lots, because I would be risking less to go down to the stop loss, so I could take a bigger lot size and still have the same percentage of my capital risk. Now notice what happens if I highlight the stop loss line and start to drag it around. The numbers at the top for the pending buy is 1.91 right now, and if I drag this stop loss further down, that means I need to use a smaller lot size, 0.86, if I'm going to allow this much drop before I stop out. If I set the stop loss very close to the current price, you'll see that I can use a much larger lot size. It's going to recalculate here, tell me I can use over 3 lots. So it's all the same amount of risk being put on the table. It's just how far are you allowing that stop to go before it stops out. And if you're allowing bigger distance, you have to allow for a smaller lot size. Now, I mentioned the market buy would be 1.92 lots if I took an order right where it is. Well, what's the mechanism to do that?
The mechanism I would use would be the market buy or the market sell script functions that are provided in the Forex Target Trader, and you would use these rather than just manually entering the order with the platform's new order button, because the EA has to be in charge when the order is open so that it can track and manage your order for you using other lines such as your stop loss and your take profit lines and so forth. So use the script files for market sell and market buy if you want to take an order at current price rather than waiting for a line to put you into the trade. So in this case, I'm going to first do the recommended stop loss line and put that on the chart. I'm going to name this the sell stop loss, SSL, and you'll see that the market sell recommended number of lots is 1.27 based on how far away from current market price, and here's my bid and my asking price showing up, my stop loss is. And in this case, if I move that stop loss around, if I make it tighter, then the Target Trader is going to show me I can make my lot size bigger. If I move it in really tight, I can have a big lot size, 3.4 it goes to. So moving it back up here, I'm going to use just about 1.5 lots, 1.36 it says there. And if I go over here to my market sell script, drag it onto the chart now, you'll see a new sell happens. We see the new order down here, sold 1.39. Put the stop loss in place at the line where we have it drawn. If I go up to that line and I can move it around, I can still adjust the stop loss size very easily. You see the broker's line follow mine. So that's how you can so easily just graphically move your stop loss line around rather than opening the window and typing in the new number. And that's how to put yourself into a market sell position. Now I can further manage the trade if I want. I can go ahead and add another line. Down here is where I want to take profit. Also, I could add a line in here to say this is where I want to take early profits and move my stop loss to break even. Sell break even. And there's my fully set up trade ready to be managed by the EA, and I can walk away.
So where can you go to get help? Well, your first stop would be your Forex Target Trader User's Guide, which is a PDF file, and I encourage you to read that in great detail. Pay attention to the details. There's a lot of tips on what you need to be aware of. And we have covered a great deal of this manual in this video, and there's more in there that you'll probably want to go through and review, but hopefully watching it happen live in front of you was very helpful. There's also email support if you have questions, and you can find that address to write to on the website, and there's also a question and answer section on the website. So with that, I'll wish you good trading with the Forex Target Trader. I think you're going to find it a very enjoyable experience and a handy tool that you're going to use daily.